Births in the UK are generally safe, but not all births are as safe as they could be, and some babies are still needlessly injured. An ERBS palsy is an injury that happens when a baby's shoulder becomes trapped behind the mother's pelvic bone and damage is caused to the collection of nerves in their neck. Both adults with these injuries and parents of affected children are likely to experience a worse quality of life as a result.
Everybody around us was going to new baby groups, while we spent our early days at the hospital. I didn't have room in my head to deal with anything else. Work suffered, and care was more expensive, so we got into debt. I had great support, but I still felt depressed and isolated at times.
Having ERBS palsy is like dragging around this iceberg. People can see a tiny bit of how it affects me, but there's so much more to it. Moving my arm can be extremely physically painful, but mentally it's difficult too. It's a part of every choice I make. What I can eat, driving, even basic everyday things like how I get dressed. Sometimes I find myself wishing my arm wasn't a part of my body.
At Southmead Hospital in Bristol, permanent ERBS palsies were reduced and eventually eradicated after regular multi-professional simulation training in managing childbirth emergencies. Effective training for maternity teams more than passes the NICE cost-effectiveness threshold that is usually required before drug-based treatments are approved for use in the NHS. Economic modelling predicts that over the next 30 years, avoiding these injuries would result in savings of over £1 billion.
I love my baby boy, just the way he is, but I also feel his pain whenever he sees children doing what he can't. It didn't need to happen. I'd do anything to be able to go back in time and have it be prevented.
I wonder what my life would have been like without it. Would I have been happier or had more opportunities? I'm 33 years old and I still rely heavily on other people. It's great when people want to help, but it would be better if they'd known how to help in those first few hours, so I didn't have to deal with it for life.
Investing in evidence-based maternity safety training prevents debilitating injury, saves money, and increases the life chances and well-being of hundreds of newborn babies and their families. For more information and some practical real-world examples, visit www.erbspalsygroup.co.uk or www.promptmaternity.org